being flawed.
God said, you got some flaws we need to work on. I'm like, whoa.
What is a personal flaw that you've learned to love?
My mouth.
What about it? What that mouth do?
Okay. I'm back. I know it's been a little while. I've been inconsistent on the YouTube, but it's all for good cause. The tech level is literally like 90% complete. I'm launching on Sunday. I'm releasing a really, really special video on Sunday. I can't wait for y'all to see it. But I've just been grinding, y'all, trying to get this website done. This is the last week. It's been a lot that I've had to like just finish the little things, like tons of little things. So I got the final website today. I have to edit one more thing for us to put on the website. I've had to make a lot of back-end stuff happen with my marketing team. So yeah, that's the reason I've been really inconsistent on YouTube. I've been in the house. I have done absolutely nothing. You know, it's going to be me just chatting real quick and then a little girls' night. My friend AJ came and chilled with me the other day and we did this really fun card game that Sarah Jakes Roberts put out. So I'm going to put that after this clip in the vlog just so we can have a little fun on this vlog because it's going to be short. But yeah, y'all, like I'm literally in here editing all the videos, making sure everything is perfect for the boot camp and the course that I'm releasing called the Tech Level this week. Definitely sign up. When I release the course, it's going to have a really, really big discount for the first group of people who have signed out. I'm sending out the discount. So if you don't catch it by the end of October, baby, you ain't gonna get this good discount. So that's the last warning. But other than that, I'm just so excited. I feel so overjoyed. I just been praying. I've been out the way. I've been building this relationship with God. I'm getting ready to move to Dallas in who knows when, because I'm about to list the house in the next few weeks. I would say in the next week or two. And I'm going back to Dallas to go apartment and townhouse hunting the second weekend in November. So who knows? I might be moving by November or December next month or the month after that, but we're going to figure it out. I do have to find a tenant before January. So I know it's going to be in the next 6 to 8 weeks that I'm moving. So I'm very, very excited about that. I'm just ready for a new start. Like, I just feel like my new business is starting. It's a new start. Microsoft has a much bigger footprint in Dallas. I just got chosen for a really, really cool program at work that's going to give me tons of leadership visibility. Like, it's a blessing, y'all, what just happened in the program I just got selected to go into. So I'm kind of just like, yo, it just feels like now's the right time. I'm not going to lie. At first, I was going to just buy another crib in Dallas because houses in Texas are very affordable. But the more I've just sat back and talked to a lot of friends that I have in Dallas, talked to some of my friends who are in the real estate market, they're like, they don't really think it's a really good time to buy in Dallas right now. With the amount that they're building down there, like, it's hard to gauge on how much equity the crib will gain. And then second, it's been really difficult for me. And I'm like, am I really going to go with a real estate agent for one weekend, ride around to a few different places and be like, okay, I want to buy a house here? Or do I really want to just submerge myself in the city, in the experience? So then I was just thinking, I'm like, it's about to be your last year in your 20s. You're launching a new business. Things at work are going up. You know, I think you should just do like a city year, since I've been in the suburbs for like going on 4 years. So I'm torn. So I'm going to go look for townhouses and apartments. I will say I found one unit that I want. Like, I feel like the moment I go in there, I'm going to be like, all right, bet. I just want to see it in person. But I just got to wait to show y'all, because when I tell y'all, it's just everything. It's just like, God, if you want to do your big one in my life and just up everything, let's just up it. Okay? Because that's how I'm feeling. But, no, I'm really excited. I do have a few friends in Dallas, and I went to college with, like, people that I've known for a very, very long time. So I'm also excited to just kind of like be in a new space. I feel like I'm truly in a space where I really want more chill. I don't want to move somewhere where it's just party, 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 party. You know, I want like eating out. I want rooftop vibes. I want chill, grown, upscale. You know what I'm saying? Like bougie shit, like what I grew up around, country clubs. Like I just feel like I'm grown now. Like I just want that type of vibe back. And I just don't want to go back to South Florida because that's the only other place that I really had in mind. For many of you who don't know, I grew up in South Florida in like the Delray, like Boca, like Boynton Beach area, if you know where those are. So it's like country clubs, it's like malls, eating out, chill, beach, restaurants. It's just a different vibe than partying. I feel like it's a lot more grown and just luxurious. And that's kind of like what I want again. So that's really my reason for choosing Dallas. Because yeah, Houston was on my radar, but I'm like, it's giving Atlanta ghetto ratchet, just parties. Like no shade to that, because you know I'm gonna be a few hours away, and one of my best friends does live in Houston, so I feel like I have somebody with a home there. If I want to visit and catch that type of energy, cool. But when I think about where I'm living, I'm not really feeling that. Dallas is also really has a huge corporate and tech community. So with me building the tech level, you know, in my last vlog, if you guys looked, like I met this guy who like built a whole tech school down there. I just feel like the opportunity for me to land and expand this business is definitely in Texas, especially with Austin being, you know, pretty much the Silicon Valley of the South. So that's kind of a little bit about what I've been thinking about, where I am transitioning mentally. And yeah, I don't know. It's just given any day now. I might be on here like I'm moving next week, y'all. So I just been preparing mentally for that. Which is definitely like this weekend I have to start throwing tons of stuff out in my house. Like it's just a lot, you know, to just process. But I'm excited. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like it's a new start, a new energy, and I'm really, really excited. So yeah, I just been kicking it at the crib. Like I said, just prayed up, out the way. You know, my energy has just been a little low, so it's been hard for me to vlog because I just have not been doing anything. Like it's giving get up, work or work on my business and then get back into bed. Like I went on a little solo date by myself last night to One-on-One Steak. That's my little secret steakhouse in the city. Okay. But other than that, yeah, I have been spending quality time with my friends because they all know I'm about to leave. So yeah, they're all like, "Are you really serious, Kay?" I'm like, "Yeah, y'all better get y'all last few weeks in with me because y'all gonna have to catch a flight to see me soon." Okay. So yeah, me and Aaliyah have been spending a lot of quality time together, my girl Shan. But exciting things are coming. I got a really bomb video. Sunday is so inspirational. Just this whole journey. It's a beautiful video. I can't wait to drop that with you guys. Launched a tech level this weekend. I'm going on vacation to Cabo next week for my best friend Shanice's. We've been friends for like 14 or 15 years now. She's like my childhood friend. Y'all have definitely seen her in my vlogs, like the last one type shit. And yeah, we're going to Cabo for her 30th birthday on Thursday. Then I get back, and then I'm back in Atlanta for a week, and then I'm going home to South Florida for my 10-year high school reunion. So the vlogs is gonna pick back up. It's gonna give. And then I'm going to Dallas apartment hunting. So the next 3 weeks of vlogs, 4 weeks, it's gonna give. I just had to take a break to mentally process. I'm about to be doing all this, plus I'm trying to move, plus I had to launch the business. So yeah, this is just a quick check-in. I'm gonna see y'all on Sunday with the real video for the week. And yeah, get into this card game. It was so funny, but I thought this was cool because I never knew Sarah Jakes Roberts had a card game. When I went to Women Evolve, I saw this at the checkout, and it's a very cute card game that you're supposed to play for in thoughtful and like deep conversations with your girls. So we had a little wine and hookah night, tobacco-free hookah night, because y'all know that's been my wave lately. So yeah, we had a little wine and tobacco-free hookah night. And we just had a really good time, and I needed to spend some quality time with her too because it's been like a month. So I've been neglecting everybody, y'all. But I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys on Sunday for the real vlog. Or the real episode. It's a podcast episode actually, but it's a solo one. Ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. But anyways, I'm gonna see y'all soon. And that's that. What's up? Weekly vlog. So when I was at Woman Evolve, this is super cool. It's called Woman to Woman. It is a card game that you do with your friends. And it is called What She Said, Heartfelt Questions That Need Answers. What She Said is a conversation starter that created to spark heartfelt discussions between you and your girls. Skip the small talk and ask authentic questions that will help you to intentionally connect with one another. Whether you are just getting to know your sis or consider yourselves family, you are sure to learn something new every time you play.
Okay.
Experience this deck in 3 ways. Hold on, not too much.
Not too much.
Okay, y'all. And AJ is YouTube shy, so she gonna be halfway in it, but we gonna hear what she got to say. Okay?
Well, I need another drink. Can you give me a drink?
Yes. We're having a wine and hookah night. I was about to say we need a refill. We need a refill on the Coles. No,
but I wanted to get a little video too.
Yeah. Okay. So, damn, where's the card? Okay. We could play in 3 ways. Pick a random card to answer yourself. Well, no. Nominate another person or have everyone just take a turn.
Okay.
With the same question.
Kayla made some burgers. Ooh. Baby.
They was hitting.
Bussin'.
I put goat cheese in them in the middle. That was different, but I actually liked it. I have another bottle of wine, actually. Can you open it, though?
Yeah, press it out.
Should I shuffle the deck like,
Yes. Mix it up a little bit. Where's the bottle?
Ooh, what if we do 2 decks and we just both get a question we each choose each time? That might be cool. The bottle's in the fridge. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. So my dilemma is, guys, that I really love the roots on my hair. But he was like, hey, we have to dye your hair again.
Yeah, because he don't like it. Who, the hairstylist?
But yeah, my hairstylist is like, it's, because you see the back is all black now. So he's like, it's looking crazy now. You have to.
Are you gonna go darker blonde? I thought you
I am. I'm gonna go tone, but my hair is finally soft again. You feel it? It's not like that brass. When I first got it, it was crazy. The wine opener is in here.
Where?
Okay, let me move this wine glass. Water bottles. The coals are almost ready. Let me keep this one going real quick. Y'all know I've been on my tobacco-free hookah wave, so that's how I'm gonna settle on this. The hookah vibe is if it's tobacco-free, I'll be cool with it. Okay. I'm gonna just bust this in 2. AJ gonna get a pile, and I'm gonna get a pile, and we're gonna both take each question and answer each other's. Well, we're gonna answer them together, but you get what I'm saying. Each person choose a question. All right. Yummy. I need to catch up.
On mine?
So yeah, so it was like, I was gonna move to Dallas or Atlanta. When I lived in Arkansas, I used to go to Dallas on the weekends.
Oh, how close is Arkansas to Dallas?
A 4 to 5 hour drive. So I would escape my fucking torment.
I bet.
In the country, and the closest city, they was like, you can go to Memphis, Little Rock, or Dallas. So what city would you choose?
Dallas.
Exactly. So then I'm like, yo, I'm out. 5 hours, 4 hours. Like, I was like, I'm about to go see what it's about. I started driving down there. I'll never forget the first time I hit Texas. I said, oh, it's really bigger in Texas. This shit is crazy.
Like driving is
the highways, everything. I was like, yo, this is wild. Like, I never imagined Texas like that. So you got to think, as soon as I got out of college, the only thing when I could escape my reality was going to Dallas. So it was like,
so you already familiar with Dallas?
I've probably been to Dallas at least 10 times.
Oh, so yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's why everybody thinks it was like a decision now, but I'm like, nah. Actually, you always really love this place and you wanted to come here, but you never gave it a chance. And I'm like,
now it's
perfect time.
It's
built like 6 years ago. It was not as lit, I feel like, as it is
and
now.
it's a lot more built in Houston, right? Or like expensive. Like what kind of?
I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot more corporate and like business shit in Dallas. Like even tech shit. Austin's there. Like Texas is becoming a huge tech hub. So I feel like that's pretty lit. But Houston is like a gas and oil city when it comes to like what the main industry there is.
Right.
It's like oil.
And Dallas is
tech, businesses, corporations. It just gives way more city.
Is it my time for the hookah, right?
No, I don't think that.
Yeah, I think you had it the whole time now. Girl.
I gotta switch the battery.
What you need a battery for the hookah for? Oh. I'm like, what do you need a battery for the hookah for?
It didn't record anything, guys. Oh my God. Okay, we starting now. Come on. Okay, so my question is, it's about, the topic is being flawed. How has your ability to succeed been aided by your strengths? And 2, in what ways have your flaws hindered you? So I would say the first, how has your ability to succeed been aided by your strengths? Well, I think I'm very like, you know, big on social communication, like very extroverted, very social. I love business, you know what I'm saying? Love getting to a bag. So I feel like all those things have naturally just come together in my career, for sure. In what ways have your flaws hindered you? I would say my flaws as well, the same thing, always being very outspoken, wanting to like always be aggressive, make my point, has definitely not showed up the best in certain situations, because you definitely have to have the discretion, like, okay.
Certain people can handle this.
Yeah, like, I think it took me like time to like emotionally grow into my emotional intelligence to read into how people could perceive, like, just because you're aggressive, determined, and like really focused, like that could also trigger insecurities in people who may not be there. That can like make people feel insecure or small sometimes if they're not necessarily that motivated or driven. So like knowing how to like peel that back in certain situations, I feel like has definitely been something like everybody don't gotta receive that energy. Right. Yeah. So that's what I would say.
Okay.
You want to answer yours again?
No. I forgot.
Okay, the first question, AJ's thing. Okay. Being flawed. Ooh. Which flaws have you given too much of your time and energy to? Which flaws of yours have you given too much of your time and energy to?
Being too overly aware of how other people may receive me. I feel like that's something, especially now that I've gotten older, because when I was younger, I feel like I was more carefree when it came to that. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me. I don't care what anyone thinks about me. But like the older that I get, I feel like the more, you know, kind of self-conscious I get about how other people would receive me if I'm too aggressive. Because I feel like when you grow up and people tell you like, oh, you too aggressive, or you this way, or you that way, you don't care, but then the more that you want to be successful, the more you start to think about it. Am I being aggressive, or how's this person going to feel if I say this, or what if I'm not dressed for the part? Am I going to be overdressed, underdressed? I feel like I spend a lot of time worrying about that. Yeah. So I feel like that's the flaw that I pay way too much attention to. And I don't think it's a flaw,
or you're just heightened consciousness now and awareness.
I'm very highly conscious now.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's a flaw, because it's like,
you care what other people think.
It's not even necessary. You know, like a lot of the times it's just like in your head and no one else is even thinking about that. But because you have this flaw, you think you have these flaws, you're constantly thinking about them. So Okay. Yeah, it's your turn. Yes. We got 2 different pals, so hold on.
Now, being flawed is just sickening sitting at the top. Like, you don't got no other topics.
Being flawed. Have you ever battled with perfectionism? If so, what do you think was the root of the cause? Yeah. I feel like you battle with perfectionism.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just highly competitive. Like, I want to be the best. It has to be the best. Like, it's always like...
What do you feel like that's rooted from?
I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought about this the other day. I think part of it is the pressure that my parents always put on me to like do well. Like sometimes you don't realize how that can internalize into like so much shit as you get older, because you're like constantly feeling like I'm not doing enough, or like I'm still not where this would make somebody happy, which is something I definitely had to let go of. Like my parents' expectations, and like, you know, like your family's expectations are like, you need to go to college, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to graduate. Like, that might not have even been my life path, but I put such a heavy, like...
emphasis on it.
Right. Like, okay, I have to do this to prove this point to all these people. So I feel like that. But I feel like being a Black woman in corporate America, I'm not going to hold you. Like, I feel like the eyes is on me 10x. Like, even, like, building a platform around what I'm doing, like, everything is 10x. Because if you fail, it's like, this is kind of what everybody expected. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that. And then I just feel like I want to be the best at something I do. Like, it may be a flaw, but it's also a very high motivating factor in my life, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. I think...
Do you feel like being perfect is like... Do you feel like perfectionism really exists? Like,
no. But I think the, like, more that you chase, like, the closest to success you can, you'll fall into a great space. Okay. You know what I'm trying to say? But I don't believe in being perfect. I believe in being, like... the best you can be.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Which is perfect, because it's perfect to you.
Right.
Right.
So, you know, it's true.
Okay.
Ooh, trust in God. This is the topic.
Trust in God.
What is something you are hoping for in this season? This is a positive one. It just made me like light up inside. I don't know. Like,
oh my God, there's so many things that I'm hoping. It says hoping for, right? But I really just want
top 3.
I just want to grow. I'm ready to transition into the next phase in my life. Like, I'm ready for what God has in store for me for the next chapter. Meaning, like, I feel like if I just did first chapter, which is like being a kid to a teenager. The second chapter was my early 20s. Now that I'm in my late 20s to early 40s, I want to see
early 40s is a stretch.
Late 30s. A chapter be long, like 10 pages.
Okay, so you giving the chapter 10 years?
10 years.
Okay.
10 years, yeah. So
like, what?
I'm ready for the next chapter. I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to tap into some things that like, you know, I didn't even know that I was capable of, like whatever it may be, like some things that I may have pushed off. Like I'm ready to really tap in and see like where I can take things as far as like businesses and like different ideas that I have. I'm really eager to learn too. I've never been this eager to learn because I was never a school person.
Really?
I was just always like, I just do
like
my work.
Pointless.
Yeah, I just do my work and pass, like whatever. Like I'm gonna be out of here. I'm gonna be grown one day. Nothing's gonna matter. But now I feel like I'm really eager to learn. Like I've been reading a lot lately.
Me too.
I'm always researching things. So yeah, I would say those are my top 3 things that like I'm really looking forward to.
Trusting God in this next season.
Growth, trusting Him next season, what He has to offer as far as me career-wise, and just learning new things. And
do you feel like that like ties into like finding your purpose?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's really what I want, to find my purpose. And I feel like, you know, maybe I have more than one purpose. You know, maybe I won't find.
All of us do.
Yeah, maybe I won't find but whatever my purpose is in for this season. Yeah.
Right. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully mine isn't being flawed for the 3rd time. Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Let's go. Being flawed.
God said, you got some flaws we need to work on. I'm like, whoa.
What is a personal flaw that you've learned to love?
My mouth.
What about it? What that mouth do?
Okay. My mouth, I just had to learn how to discern.
Oh, okay.
But, so I don't think it's a flaw. I don't know. It's a flaw. Because I do love to talk. It's harsh.
Yes.
Blow out. That's why I look. Yeah, you got to blow all that out. I didn't even pull it in a while. Okay. When I say my mouth, like I really had to learn how to be quiet. I had to learn to shut it up. Like I would want to tell and help and just tell everybody all the things that I felt like could help them and like just, and I just learned like, you're pouring into the wrong people. Like you just have to learn discernment over your mouth. You have to learn when, where, and how to deliver messages. And I feel like that was something I really struggled with for a very, very long time that I have come to learn to love because I see how God wants me to speak and He wants me to influence and motivate people, but He had to bring me through some seasons of like, this is how you need to deliver the messages so people can receive them, if you get what I'm saying. So I feel like you've seen that growth in me as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like you've been around for both seasons. Yeah, I used to get crunk.
But unnecessarily. Because I feel like we all could get crunk, but I feel like Kayla would just be
taking it every time.
Yeah, but that's good though.
Yeah. So I just had to learn to shut up.
I hope mine ain't being flawed because I don't want to talk about flaws either.
Trust in God. Ooh, it's hitting both of us where it needs to hit us. Okay. What is the most challenging part of your faith right now? Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. I like this game.
The most challenging part of my faith is being consistent with God. I feel like some days I pray, some days I'm open to receiving, and then some days I'm like, I gotta do this shit on my own, right? Yeah. And I feel like I need to always be trusting Him and always be working with Him because as much as I'm putting in the work, He's also working.
Right.
But I feel like sometimes I be like, I'm not going to pray today. I'm just going to try to work. I'm just going to try to figure it out on my own. And he always like, listen, you can't do that. It's not going to happen by yourself. So I feel like I need to be more consistent with my relationship with God as far as praying, like you was talking to me about earlier, reading the Bible, and just really like building a relationship with God that's like really strong. Because I feel like I've always been connected to God. I didn't grow up religious, but I've always been very spiritual. I've always prayed. But I feel like, yeah, that's my flaw, that I'm not consistent enough with it.
Yeah. I feel like consistency was like the breakthrough that really changed my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you've been really consistent with it lately.
Yeah. It took like a year of consistency to really be like, oh, wow. Like, this is different. This is so crazy. I'm really tapped in on a higher level. And I feel like I've always been tapped in just like you. Yo, can you turn the cold thing off? Yeah, I feel like I've always been consistent. But once no, it's on 5, sis. Turn it the other way.
Well, how you turn it off?
Yeah, right there. I'm like, you didn't do anything. But yeah,
I just pressed it.
Remember when I first started meditating every day last summer? That was when everything shifted. I was like, I think for me, I go on these like radical things, like how I did a 40-day fast this summer. Last year, I was like, I'm gonna meditate for 90 days straight and just see what happens. Like,
yeah,
I'd be like, I want to see how high I can get, like tapped in, not high like that, but like, you know what I'm saying, like how high this shit can really go. So I feel like when I get into those spaces, it's like just always cracks the code on the next level. And I'm like, oh, wow. Like, I knew it was something, but now I'm experiencing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, it's my turn.
Oh, is it? All right. Yours is being flawed.
Oh, my gosh. This is crazy. Like, what?
I don't know why I keep coming up like that. Maybe it's the way you...
I got to peek. Okay, the next one is not being flawed.
Right,
I didn't see what the question was. I just looked at the topic to see if it said flawed.
What is a flaw that you're still learning to love?
I feel like a flaw that I'm still learning to love would be like probably not having like feeling like something's like wrong with me as to why I don't have my partner.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I'm like, maybe it's just not your season for that. More though than something is wrong with me. Like, why doesn't this work out with X, Y, and Z people? And like, untraining my mind to believe like something I did is the cause to like why I haven't met my soulmate. I think that's a flaw. Because like, you're like blaming yourself for something that just may not be your season. So I would say that. Yeah, for sure.
I think we all go through that though.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, well, maybe it's me.
Yeah. Because I have good days and bad. It'd be up and down. It'd be up and down. I'd be like, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Nah, it's down, but maybe it is me because there's times with the last nigga.
Because maybe it's repeating.
Everybody's just weird right now. Yeah. And it's like, if you talk to any other girl who's our age, she's probably going through... What made me realize it wasn't me is like, I can talk to 20 girls the same age as me, beautiful girls, whatever, X, Y, Z, and that we're all single.
Yeah, we're all going to hookah room.
We're all going through the same... And I'm gonna keep holding it just for that too. We all going through the same thing, so... Yeah.
I agree. Okay. It's about to die, so this is the last question. Using your voice. Ooh. What affirmation is the toughest for you to say out loud?
What? Baby, I'm gonna say anything out loud. Baby, I'm gonna be like, you a millionaire.
Okay, let's do this last one because it's gonna die on the SD card.
All right, let's go.
Second, and this is a different one.
How do you typically handle difficult feedback? How can you grow in this area?
I would say actually when I get very hard feedback, initially I'm kind of like anybody, like your feelings might be bruised a little bit. Like you're just kind of like, damn, they said that about me, or dang, you really think that about me? But I am very good at going home and internalizing that and figuring out what do I need to change to be or show up in a different way. Because I feel like I will go home and journal or like sit up and be like, damn,